Dobře. Fajn. První věc, co tady vidím, je Aden achieved epic loser. You've been rejected for the first time.
Oh, you don't even know the half of it.
If only it was the first time.
Já no. Koukám jenom, nevím proč, počkej. Waiting.
Yes. Funguje to. Tak jo, tak to asi zkusíme.
Nice. Já bych klidně dal DLCčko rovnou, když už jsme tu.
OK.
Full.
Full, dobře. Spooky High School. The sweetest years of our lives.
Oh. Who are you? Who am I?
Aha. Přemýšlím, jestli půjdu na první, na tu hru společnou jako něco normálního, nebo naopak půjdu. Pojďme normálně.
Co tohle je za borce, pane bože?
Nevím, ale z ramena mu roste černý dick. No, třeba má chapadla, víš co?
Hele, já budu...
Konzervativní, jo. Je to první playthrough.
Jo, no.
Když jsem na to narazil na YouTube v tom streamu, tak ty dvě holky, co to hrály, si vybrali ty dva kluky. Takže myslím, že jsme je krásně zazrcadlili.
Chce to něco, co jenom slyšíš a máš prostě jasno v tom, že to je strašně hot chick.
Jsem možná mohl jít to your mom. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom.
Scott Howell. Hot chick není tak špatný, koukám.
Ne právě, no.
Docela zapadám do tohoto univerza. Miranda. Geist. All the wrong things. Oh, I'm already torn.
Damien je asi nejslabší, no. Hipster Vampire.
Zombie Forever.
Oh,
Tentacle Monster.
Eldritch Cutie.
Oh.
Kalkulestr, ty vole. Hewlett Packard.
Self-made Gorgon.
Mě zajímalo, jak tohle funguje.
Hlavně o čem mluvíš, jo? All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We are now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant psycho you are.
For sure.
If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be?
Tahle otázka tam minule nebyla, to si nepamatuju. Můžu pásnout?
Ne.
A great white shark. If I had to fuck an animal, let's at least make it a story worth telling. A human being because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this one. Jsem docela rád, že ty loopholes hledá v těch otázkách teda. Swan. They're classy. Plus it reminds me of that myth of Leda and the Swan. So at least by bestiality standards, it has a certain chick appeal.
I don't know.
I guess. I don't know.
It's hard, huh?
Great white shark. Já nevím, ale já jsem.
Nice, já mám jasno.
Wow. Radioactive possum just bit you.
Bitch.
What superpower did you get? Probably rabies. I'd go to the hospital immediately. Lol. Okay. The incredible power of writing fanfiction so compelling that the actual creators of the TV shows decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. I guess Vicky, that's kind of girl.
The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people, seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling away argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. That's kinda too complicated for me. Probably rabies.
Oh, so smart. What's the title of your autobiography? My parents think I'm cute and so should you. Let's experience life.
Okay. I kinda know where I'm going this one. The art of punching life in its dumb fucking face.
Oh, já jsem dostal robota. Jako starting toho partnera.
Jo, no, hej. Já jsem dostal Devil Boye.
What criteria would you use to name your children? Just a swear word. A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. No, please.
Just don't.
Just
I don't
no.
want to go this way. I don't want to go this way.
Let's go no name. By the way, svoje první playthrough jsem se pokoušel zbalit tu jak se jmenuje? Mirandu, tu morskou panu.
No.
A absolutně jsem to vyfailoval. Hrozně mě poslala do prdele, když jsem se jí zeptal, že se mnou půjde na prom. Tak já půjdu asi... jo, můj charm je fakt vysoký.
Teď vidím tvoje staty? Asi jo, vidím tvoje staty.
Jo, a myslím, že když najedeš myší nad ty moje staty, tak se tak vyjdou oba. Naše i tvoje.
No, teďka nemám myš vůbec, takže...
Aha, jo. Switchím charm. At that day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. Of course.
Nice!
To charm. You notice Polly stumbling around with half her body inside a wall. To je jako setup pro nějaký step sibling video.
Yes.
She looks like she's having a great time. Calculaster doesn't... Já nevím, jak číst to jméno, to. Calculaster.
No.
Doesn't seem to think so, though. Alert! Friend exhibiting non-standard behavior. To tady asi bude často v téhle škole. Viral infection probable. No way, dude. I just got tested. I'm just super duper. I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. Maybe try drunk. Okay. What is drunk? It's like, you know, how sometimes you're on a safari but all the lions are wearing oven mitts and your binoculars are your mom?
Well,
I can't relate to that. Yes, no.
I can't relate.
Me neither. What were we talking about? Viral infection so far advanced that friend is incapable of making sense. Drastic action required. Oh boy. Looks like it's up to you to talk calculator down. Or sober up, Polly up. Okay.
I was antivirus meeting. I was antivirus meeting, you know, an AA meeting.
To by se možná líbilo Richardovi.
Jo, no.
Yes. My programmers told me never to divide by 0. But if my friends are peer pressuring me into it... Proč to zní tak zvrhle? Do it. Do it. Do it. It must be a good idea. Okay, here I go. Dividing by 0. Holy shit, he's gonna do it. He's doing it. I feel funny. But I also feel like you're suddenly an incredibly good dancer. How did you know? Right there with you, buddy. Wanna go to a karaoke bar and butcher some motherfucking classics? I am a karaoke machine. Literally, I am a karaoke machine singing into my butt. What? Sing into my butt. That's not cool. That's just not cool.
Yes, well, yeah.
Oh, hello there, Wiki. Didn't see you there. Because my optics are seriously malfunctioning. Tohoto nevím, co je. A... Yes. What the fuck? These freaking rules. I love corrupting the hard drive of the youth. You're the best, Wiki. Yes. Jej, mám plusový body z Poli. Jej. Bude Maxi Prom.
Nice. Bude Maxi Prom.
Předpokládám, že se budu muset trochu opřít do kreativity a fun. Abych tuhle party girl nějak přesvědčil. Now it's a party. You spend several hours getting wasted with Polly and singing into calculus stress. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Cool.
Nice.
To se povedlo.
Good one. Nice. Now it's my time, bitches.
Yeah.
I'm kinda
Slay
smart.
them.
Okay. Vím, co přidává, co nevím, co?
A víš, najď myší na ten seznam těch statů vpravo a vyjedou ti obrázky těch míst, co dělají co.
Boldness, nice. Creative, charm. Fun. Yeah, let's go outdoors, I guess. I když ne. Let's go to bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. Nice. You give 0 shit, but you gain 2 boldness. Oh yeah, baby.
Yay.
Afterwards, you see Polly and Damien eating some delicious-looking cookies. Hi, would you like to buy a cookie to benefit the agents of chaos? I'm trying to get my destructive capitalism badge. Oh yeah. All proceeds go directly to the uprising of chaos over order and its tax deductible. Tax deductible. What? As I was setting fire to a nursing home the other day, I heard a voice echo so loudly in my head that my teeth rattled. Nice. It told me of an ancient order, and as it was described to me in 1,000 voices, blood trickled from my ears. Oh yeah. And then the voices gave me a badge for harassment of the elderly. Oh yeah. And I earned my first badge for being unable and unwilling to stop partying. Nice. That's cool, I guess. Teď mi došlo, není na 2 místech najednou. My goal is to get enough badges to make a bikini out of, and then wear it, and nothing else, anywhere, forever. Nice, it's good idea, I guess.
Well,
my goal is to get enough badges that Polly makes bikini out of them and wears it and nothing else, everywhere, forever. Nice.
You and me both.
Yeah, I wonder what badge we should go for next and what hijinks we can get into to earn it. Nice.
What the
hijinks. That's a new one.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy and chaotic? Being single and partying forever. Destroy the institution of marriage. I kinda like that. Chaos is always better with some sensible agony. Replace all the water in the school with swarms of mosquitoes? Oh,
How does that work?
What? I don't know. I don't like partying that much. I don't like mosquitoes. Ooh, shit. Fuck it. I mean, nothing is quite as scary as being covered head to toe in bug bites. Yeah. And I particularly love it because I have ghost skin, so there's no way I can accidentally be caught in the middle of this. Yeah, and then if any of those little motherfuckers try to come near me, I'll just torch them. Yes, you will. Miserable mini 2 badges. Here we come! Go team! The 3 of you immediately set to work, draining all of the school pipes of water and funneling in swarms of live mosquitoes instead. Yay. Students trying to take a drink of water suddenly find themselves with a mouthful of winged parasites stealing the blood from their tongue and gums. Oh,
Proč je to tak grafik, ty vole?
Students sit down on the toilet only to have their genitals accosted by thirsty, pointy proboscis.
Co jsi tam provedl? Co jsi tam provedl?
What have I done? Students go to wash their hands and are then unable to use them the rest of the day because how swollen they are from dozens and dozens of itchy, awful bites. Just when it seems like everything's on the way to practically perfect chaos, Damien runs over looking panicked. Why, Damien? If Damien is panicked, you know shit is about to go down. Oh man, you guys, I'm in so much fucking trouble right now. My dads are pissed. My dads?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
That's a new one.
Okay. Apparently mosquitoes are a really integral part of the torture in hell, and I was not supposed to borrow large swarms of them without asking. Shit. Hope you don't get grounded and miss the next Agents of Chaos camping trip. What you're gonna do now? Probably misdirect my anger, frustration and rage at the nearest target. Well, that's your cue to bounce. You lose 2 smarts and 1 bonus? What?
Já jsem si nevšiml, asi nepásnul ten skill check tam.
Nepásnulo. Let's trade. OK, tak to zkusíme.
OK.
Everybody choose a food. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Okay. Food.
Špagety.
Lasagne.
Okay. Hey darling, my spaghetti is moist and ready for you. Ale myslím,
Hey
že...
darling, my lasagna is moist and ready for you. Okay.
Já myslím, že jsi to vyhrál. Lasagne.
Ale jako hodně close. Hodně close. My lasagna is moist and ready for you je jako dobrý, ale my spaghetti is moist and ready for you není špatný, jako.
Tak si klikni na sebe asi a...
Já nemůžu klikat, takže
Já jsem
musíš
kliknul.
ty se zvolit jako druhej.
Už to vidím, už to chápu. Dobrý. OK.
Hot chick.
Jo, teď si vyber stůl, jestli máš už někoho, na kom chceš pracovat, tak jdi ke stolu, kde je on.
No, tak jako nevím vůbec, co je tady za kočku, ty.
To nevím. Nějaká, to neznám. Jo, to je obchodník, myslím. Ale to
Třeba
je taková asi jedno.
tuhle židli.
Jde o stůl, ne o židli.
Jo, okej. Nice, tak to chápu.
Takže jestli chceš teda tu chapadlovou potvůrku vlevo dole, nebo...
Přemýšlím o tom, no.
Já vidím tě až do krku, hele.
Na druhou stranu never go with the obvious.
Takže kalkulester.
Tuhle neznám, takže půjdu sem. Nice.
Jo, tak to je obchod, no.
Buy some shit.
Já jsem si říkal, že nebyla v tom úvodu, takže to bude
Shit that
to.
will lead you in stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Yeah, I'm selling the corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not, as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Badass tattoo. Event. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. Okay. Too poor for this. Fuck.
No máš jenom 5 peněz, no. A upřímně se ještě pořádně nenašel užití pro ty věci tady. Předpokládám, že budou v nějakých specifických eventech jako useful.
Jo, no.
A ber v potaz, že ty peníze jako se považují jako stat, jo, takže třeba někdo ti nemusí s tebou jít jenom protože máš málo peněz, potom asi
Chápu.
Jsi prostě poor bastard.
Yes!
Vážně si právě koupil
Yes!
Vojna a mír, nebo něco takovýho?
Jo.
OK, tak já...
V ruštině.
Ale, no jasně. Samozřejmě v originále vždycky to. Tak fajn, tak já zkusím puli tady. Když už jsem ji rozjel. You find Polly and Liam not eating as usual. You know, because they're undead. You know, the food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my Instagram. What? I don't even eat the food. See? This is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off? Some like a cock-off.
To us, I think
That
I know who would be the winner.
Truly surprising, yeah. What? No. Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched up about this cook-off. At no point did I agree to... I've got a huge advantage though, because I've cooked so many drugs. Oh, you think you've got the advantage, oh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on. The two of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. Two celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? Co to znamená? Because I think the glass of Charles fresh human blood really goes with the parsley he sprinkled on top. Okay, police, because she literally just made a pair of pajamas for the cat. What? Unbelievable. That's not even food. What isn't even food? That pile of yarn you're knitting in that frying pan. That's clearly a set of pajamas for a cat. Oh, was it supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot we were doing. Yes, it was supposed to be food, and yours obviously isn't. Oh yeah? Then how come it won the food contest, huh? Well, because... yeah, that's what I thought. I'll catch you later. I gotta go find a cat to put these pajamas on. Later you run into Polly again, and she lets you pet her kitty. If you know what we mean. Okay. Thanks, I guess.
Well, yeah.
It means you get to pet the cat she put the pajamas on. What did you think it meant? Okay, dáme znova challenge? Nebo random?
Yes, yeah. Challenge.
Okay. Everybody chooses a fictional character. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players.
Arnold J. Rimmer.
Doctor Who. How weird yet arousing would be to receive arousing from said fictional character. Já nevím. How weird yet arousing. Jako weird je obojí. Arousing není obojí, ani jedno. Nebo máš preferenci?
Nemám preferenci,
Můj argument, proč by... Cože?
Můj argument, proč bys měl jít první, je ten, že jsem předtím šel já.
Výborně, protože můj argument, proč bych já měl jít první, je, že u mě si můžeš vybírat z 13. Protože jsem to nespecifikoval.
Oh shit, tak to si vyhrál, no.
OK.
Můj argument by mohl být, že je z tvrdýho světla.
Tak jako kdyby byl z měkkýho, tak... Zase jako z tvrdýho světla by to právě možná bylo horší, že když on je ten, kdo kouří. Záleží asi, no, dobře, pojďme hrát tu hru. OK, takže... takže...
Weird way we do.
Takže Party Ghost, jo. Party Ghost bude asi... No, moje fun není úplně vysoká. That day during recess, you start half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. An accidental rave. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun.
Nice. Hey, wait, darling.
Možná bychom se mohli střídat už rozhovoru, protože to občas je docela dlouhý.
Okay. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah. This is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now, I gotta live forever, like this, until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan and favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Roman Wilkinson? What the fuck is that?
I have no idea.
Should we Google it?
Možná,
You
jo.
know, sexually. What? Okay, I'm googling it.
Fakt je taky.
This one is Urban Dictionary. A freaky and indescribable sex move involving a penguin mask, a bag of marbles, and a kilo of guacamole.
What the fuck?
Reverse Romanian Wilkinson.
OK.
Nice.
Zpátky do hry. Sexually. OK, teď už chápu.
Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit. But my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move.
Oh well. OK, tak teď to možná trošku... Jsme to celý předříkal ty, protože to byla jenom jedna postava, OK. Tak třeba příště. I've done that one loads of times. Just name a time and place and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkinson.
Oh shit.
Oh. Já myslím, že moje kreativita je vysoká, já to risknu.
Jo.
Ne!
Not so
To byl charm.
Okay, what? That's not how it works. You don't reverse or alter my Romanian Wilkinson. Ooh, boo. I think you're trying to swallow more than you can chew.
Please don't use that in this context. Please don't.
I mean, I have the feeling you don't even know what's a standard Romanian Wilkinson. Am I right? I actually googled it, so I do.
Yeah.
You know what they say? You can't teach an old dog a new Romanian Wilkinson. Because why are you trying to have complicated kinky sex with a dog? What?
Jako chtěl jsem říct, že to je dobrá otázka, ale...
Why are you trying to have complicated kinky sex with a dog? What's wrong with that?
Já nevím, OK, pokračujem.
You're such an anti-perv. You're such an anti-perv that it's almost cute, but
Prosím?
cute in a totally unappealing way.
Prosím?
Nice. Like a puppy. Which I just said is something I have no interest in sexually. Oh fuck. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good bird. That's a freaking good bird. Like she escalated from the beginning towards the burn. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, she definitely set it up.
Yeah.
Like a pro.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go wander the earth in eternal fleshless torment until I find someone who actually knows about sex. Yeah, that's my life.
OK, tak já tu hru jdu odinstalovat, no. Dobře.
No, you wanted to play... Jo, to narejtra se venty.
Teď mě právě vyautovala vlastní hra, za kterou jsem zaplatil peníze. Výborně, jsem nadšenej. No! No! You wanted to play cool and maybe do the weird sex thing with Polly, but it seems like you suck at lying, so you lose -2 fun and -1 smart.
Well, at least you suck, you know.
As Polly would put it, that's the wrong kind of suck. the totally unappealing way. Tak třeba budeš mít víc štěstí ty.
So I'm like fucking smart. I have no boldness.
Jsi hrozně bohatý.
Well, okay, where can I earn some money? I feel like I should earn some money. Library. I don't want to go to the library. Let's go to the library. Today you spend some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails to the hopes of stealing other people's money. Oh yeah, I'm so smart. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such blatant scam? Yeah. You lose 10 karma. What is karma? Which isn't the stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. Later, you're minding your own business, which soon proves to be difficult when you notice Damien and Scott in the vicinity in the middle of some hot, sweaty arm wrestling. Já si myslím, že Damien mě pronásleduje. Unfortunately, you can't enjoy it very long, since stupid strong Scott beats Damon in no time, but it seems you're not the only one mad at the outcome of this situation.
This is so unfair. That one didn't count, Scott. We should arm wrestle, but with guns.
Yes! But bro, I've got these 2 guns already. And by guns, I mean my big arm muscles. Which, just to be clear, are not real guns. But still.
Shut up, Bill, murder you. No! Arm wrestling proves nothing. To see who is the very best, we should scream at a huge rock until it breaks just because of our pure rage and awesomeness.
Mně se líbí ten ksicht, co on dělá, prostě.
Jo, no.
Boží.
Or we should subdue a tiger with just a scary and manly look.
Guren like and white.
Yeah.
Bro, now you're just grown. So, quoting stuff from yesterday's episode of Ultimate Warriors of Mount Awesome. Face it, bro, I'm the ultimate warrior. I'm not sure I like this voice.
No! Sorry. Arm wrestling doesn't mean shit. Hey you, hot chick! Not because arm wrestling isn't going my way, but I just decided you should settle this tie by proposing a way to decide who the real Ultimate Warrior is around here.
I happen to be registered Ultimate Warrior Judge, and I always carry this 10-step ultimate test with me, which I consider will require both of you to do whatever I say. Oh. Nice.
So charming.
Well, bro, what a sweet coincidence. I am the goodest of the good guys. I'm gonna win in no time. But only if you order me to win. Wink. Okay. Like, easy there, hotshot.
Scott, this idiot is just trying to fool us into doing all kinds of menial tasks for her.
No! Oh, no, wait. You're trying to fool me into not doing the things so you can become the ultimate warrior of Mount Awesome. Oh, Damien, you smart genius. Why you waste your time trying to fool me into thinking hot chick is trying to fool me? I'll be starting the first task, doing hot chick's laundry. See you later, or don't in case I can't see you when I'm really high on the top of Mount Awesome. Bye, bro.
Grr. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Give me that stupid list. Doing hot chick science homework? Pff, sure. I hope you like your homework extra hot.
Oh, I do, actually. I do always.
See ya.
Welp, fooling your friends and potential love prospects into doing the shit you don't want to do is far from right. But look on the bright side. Now you have more spare time to try and romance them. Oh, smart. Scott ends up being the good boy, and you bond with him a lot. Even if through fooling him, but what a lovable, innocent fool he is. I don't like him. As for Damon, you would have preferred not to learn what extra hot means when it comes to homework. In any case, you gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. Oh, fuck yeah!
Cool. Oh. Wiki. That's me, isn't it?
Yeah, that's you.
That weekend, you find Scott gazing lovingly at a pickle, a sad look in his eyes.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, fuck. Oh, hey bro, maybe you can help me make a really tough choice. See, I really like hot chick, as you do. But I'm not sure I can commit yet, because I also really like this pickle. Look at it. It's so green and warty and exactly the right size for a pickle.
Nice.
Hot chick is such a good person,
I
but
know.
this pickle is such a good pickle. I can't choose. Won't you help me? That's literally just a pickle. Are you telling me you just throw away this pickle for a chance with hot chick? A pickle like this only comes along once in a lifetime. Ty jsi stejně Scotta neměl moc rád, co? Pojďme to hrát kompetitivně. No, I would never do that to Harvey. Harvey is the name I gave to this pickle because he is such a good pickle. I know hot chick loves me and I love her, but if monogamous commitment to a pickle is wrong, well then I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong. You just told me I wasn't wrong, so I'm right, so everything's fine.
Nice.
Tell hot chick that if I weren't already committed to this pickle, I would be happy to go out with her.
Já si představuji, že jsme fakt dobrý kámoši a prostě tohle, který jsem prostě rádi pojebávají. No sexual way, of course.
Já upřímně nevím, jestli to není takový to. You dodged the bullet there. I'm sure she will understand. Jo, to určitě. Měl si každý dobře. Že jsi prohrál boj s pickle okurkou. You're pretty sure she won't, but who cares? You can +1 charm.
Oh, I don't care about this guy though. You know I don't, so yeah, our friendship is cool, I guess.
Okay, let's challenge it.
Always. Everybody choose
An animal. Penguin. Tučňák.
No, badger.
Badger, OK. Takže já jsem řekl penguin, že jo?
Jo.
Say on how hilarious it would be if hot chick died after being attacked by 8 of penguins. Or
Okay, you win. You win. I cannot even argue this. I mean, like, dobře, řekněme, abych ti to nedal opět, jo, tak kdyby mě napadlo 8 jezevců, tak dobře, vyhrál jsi. Jo.
Protože 8 tučňáků je nebezpečný.
Nice. Morning.
Okay.
Morning.
Wiki. So, včera jsem to posral. A pojďme to dneska neposrat.
Let's do it again, I think. Nope.
Zkusím znova tu fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. The below shit now. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks you what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the groovy moussaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the groovy moussaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the groovy moussaka all together. It's a party to remember, you gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. The groove moussaka.
Saka.
Oh no. You notice Polly and Scott on the lawn doing something? Polly is chewing determinedly on a hula hoop, while Scott slowly covers himself in sunglasses. It's so random. Despite your better judgment, you ask what they're doing.
Yoga, bro. What does it look like?
Liam said we should practice some yoga in order to cleanse our bodies of the drugs and sports. And I was like, sure, I'll try anything once. So here we are, doing yoga.
It seemed like a lot of work to look up yoga on the internet, so instead we just made an educated guess based on actually nothing. Oh man, what if we're doing it wrong?
No, I'm sure.
Wow.
Yeah, like, do you know anything about yoga? Do you have any tips for how to do yoga the best? Okay, here it goes. Focus on deep, mindful breathing. You need yoga pants.
I think this is...
A přemýšlím, jaký stat je co, že jo? Pro Smart mám 8. Unity yoga pants. Jestli to bude charm, tak jsem zase v prdeli.
To dej. Neboj se toho.
OK. No, jasně, že jo. Fuck me. Fuck. Kdo měl koho, jsem zapomněl.
Yo, are those like pants made out of yoga? Or pants that do yoga?
No, silly. I think she means yoga pants, like breathing really fast. Yoga pants. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm great at panting. This one of my top 5 skills. Watch me do it.
But Scott breathes so fast he hyperventilates. He falls over onto Polly, crushing her. This isn't yoga!
What? What's happening? Where am I? Oh no! Am I bad at panting? I'm bad at panting and yoga!
The only thing you have succeeded at is further undermining Scott's self-confidence. You lose -2 charm and -1 fun. Okay. I think I've lost this game. I think I'm done.
Here we go. I need to be creative. Okay.
To je myslím to auditorium, jo.
Jo no. Let's go there.
Fuck, to jsem říkal, že máš zase obchodníka.
No to tam bylo, ale já jsem nevěděl, že ono to bude jako forced. A
jo. Že vynecháš tím jako 2 eventy vlastně, že jo? Nehledě na... Ježiš, ne. Aha. No. Můžeš zkusit ten gift aspoň, abys to něco měl. Oh no. Oh no. Better than the smell of money. What? Okay. Tak pojďme. Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud. Object. Širobová.
Tin whistle.
Screwdriver.
Já jsem řekl tin whistle.
Tin whistle. Co je tin whistle?
To je irská píšťalka, taková tak.
Jasně. Okay. Decided based on how useful the selected object would be as your only belonging on a desert island. Fuck, to si děláš srandu.
No tak, to je docela jasný, ne? Taková píšťalka, ti můžeš rozfoukat oheň, můžeš si na to zahrát, když
to může dělat pusou.
A nehledě na to, že si můžeš zapískat o pomoc.
Já si myslím, že šrobovákem můžeš šrobovat.
No to jo, ale když jsi na opuštěném ostrově, kde vezmeš šrouby,
no, to je dobrá otázka. Šrobovák můžeš použít jako zbraň na lovení zvěře. Ne, dobře, I give up. Je to sice divný, že pištěla vyhrála na opuštěném ostrově, ale jako má to point. Myslím, že už bys jako měl vybrat někoho, ke komu se commitnout.
Ne. Co je tato?
To je podle mě jedna z toho z toho DLCčka, to nemůže.
To je to morská ta?
Ne, morská pana vypadá jinak, to je Miranda, to je růžová taková. Já si že to bude nějaký další event. Jenom jako mimo.
You're trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space untwists itself to reveal the interdimensional prince.
What the fuck?
Most glorious hero, thank the squid star I found you. I have been confounded by the most fiendish riddle. A riddle that has waxed me for days, 9 weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone of my new smartphone. This interface is more torturous than my place labyrinth. For real, you grab the prince's phone, change his ringtone to bats, all about those bats by the Booty Bros. My hero! What seems difficult to me is trivial to you, and you even guessed which ringtone I desired. A true all-time classics from the 6th dimension. There is only one way I can repay you, by bestowing upon you the superpower of your choice.
Wow.
I can do that. I'm the prince of another dimension. I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about. All kinds of crazy things besides use his phone, apparently, and he really only gives you 2 superpower options. Telepathy. An ass that won't quit? What?
Já upřímně nevím, jestli to druhý je jako joke, který fakt nic neznamená, nebo jestli to bude nějaký joke, Pavel, která bude hrozně useful.
Telepathy. Without granting you access to the minds of others, right in the middle of high school cafeteria at lunchtime. That wasn't probably smart. You are overwhelmed with images. A goblin's butt, problems, a Gene's food fetish, 2 swamp creatures imagining each other naked. It's too much. You plead with the prince to downgrade your ability to telepathy, but only when you're drunk. Very well. Your wish is my command. Perfect. Now you have an excuse to get drunk before every quiz. Until now, it was just regular alcoholism. You gained +4 smarts
Wow.
despite the loss of your brain cells. Nice. Lovely. Fucking smart.
Ty vole, ty máš 18 smart. Kurva.
Jo, no.
Tak já tu hru jdu dál prohrávat. You take your seat and, if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you do know better. And you know that, yes, that is exactly what's happening right now.
Hey there.
It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal, Vicky. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish too. Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me. Duh. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say? True friendship is sharing secret and financial slaves.
Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be so sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops. Besides, being handed everything you want on a platter, in this case the platter being an online money transferring platform, is almost boring.
Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much acid as I'm right now, but I see what you mean.
If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting. And we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim.
I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and say if he does it.
I don't know. Weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money.
And I think money's fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos.
Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction. Tell him to marry a llama.
I think it's just great.
Okay. Oh my god. Ja, no, to je jedno.
Oh my god! Yes! That is everything to me! I actually had a dream like that one time. Except it wasn't llama, it was alpaca. And it wasn't a wedding, it was bar mitzvah.
What the fuck?
But other than that, it was exactly the same.
Yeah, I don't think this is my scene. I'm going to go check on my illegal law firm. Catch you weirdos later.
I'm texting the financial slave right now, telling him to marry a llama. Oh, he's already typing. Let's see. Wiki, you will never believe this. It turns out the financial slave has actually been talking to llama for a few months now through llama monster dating site.
What the fuck?
He says he commitment phobe. He's a commitment phobe and never really defined the terms of his relationship with the llama, and he keeps introducing the llama as a friend, but he knows now it's because he was just scared of being hurt. Of course, he's taking this as a sure sign that it's time to be brave and commit to the llama. And now they're headed to the city hall for the ceremony right now.
Wow.
Of course, he says he'll have to take his leave for group chat since his heart and wallet now belong to another. Specifically a llama. Isn't that the sweetest love story you've ever heard? I'm so glad we got to make it happen together.
That is the sweetest love story I've ever heard. Or something. But hey, maybe you and Polly will end up having a love story of your own.
Nice.
Not sure. Okay.
Challenge.
Okay.
Always.
Place. Library.
Okay. Cavalier.
Okay. What did you say? And how fucked up last night should have been if today you've inexplicably woke up in this place.
Okay. Já si upřímně myslím, že ani za stolik ne.
Já právě přemýšlím, jako. Kavalír dává větší smysl. Že to není zas tak fucked up.
Jo, no. Jakoby, upřímně, jakoby takhle, v mém případě určitě hodně, jako abych se tam dneska probudil, tak by to musel, tak si myslím, že mám garantovaný, že předchozí noc by byla hodně fakt.
To jako jo, no. A v knihovně možná, no, ne, v Kavalírovi asi víc. Asi Kavalír, dám Kavalír.
Nice. Hot chick. Oh yes.
Tampon, co
gay.
máš, ty vole.
Wow. While rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Oh yeah, look at me now. Oh shit.
Jo, docela hezký obrázek, no.
Your performance is intense and inspiring. Oh yes. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity.
Nice.
That's just me.
Už jsi na 4.
Later, you see Scott all but skipping down the corridor, cheeringly rattling off some sort of list.
Hi, pal. Oh man, today isn't the best. I was walking out of class and my tail just started wagging all of a sudden. Oh my god.
I know that, yeah.
You know how sometimes your tail starts wagging and you're not even sure why? I started wondering what my tail might be so happy about, and I realized it's probably just because I'm a werewolf. Because being a werewolf is just about the best thing, right? I mean, if I wasn't a werewolf, I wouldn't even have a tail to wag. But then I started thinking even more. And I realized where everything's would be pretty good. Were-dolphins, were-pigs, were-weasels, were-tanks, were-tanks. I wonder what the absolute best were-creature would be.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna lose creativity here, am I not?
Were-vending machines, were-water fountain, were-door, were-window, were-knob, were-floor.
Okay, now he's just naming things he can see. You'd better jump in. Were-moon. A werewolf.
Werewolf. Pozor. Werewolf. To je werewolf? Počkej.
Oh shit, that's my...
To je mindbending. Když úplněk měníš na... Počkej, to je normálně, to není... Co?
Oh fuck me!
Ah.
A werewolf? Yeah, sorry.
But when it comes to being a werewolf is the best thing. I know they say too much of a good thing is a great thing,
They don't.
but this might be the acceptance that proves the rule.
They don't say that either.
I mean, would being a werewolf mean cutting my werewolf time in half?
I don't care about you.
Like, would the full moon turn me into a werewolf, and then I'd have to wait for another full moon to turn me into a wolf? What the? I don't want that. I don't want to lose any wolf time.
He asked what besides a wolf could be where, and you said a werewolf. It's only fair that you lose two creativity and one smart. Oh, fuck off.
Okay. So, jak jsem na tom? Špatně, chápu. Tak pojďme na charm, ten jsem už tolikrát jsem na něm projel, že... That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain +10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And +2 charm. You notice Paul is staring at her phone with an uncharacteristic intensity. She usually looks much happier sorting through dick pics. Better investigate.
Hey, boo. I'm just chewing out information on possible afterlives. Like, am I gonna spend my time as high school student for all eternity? Who does that? I've collected some pamphlets from various afterlives, and I'm looking into the pros and cons of each option. It's just such a big decision, you know? I mean, this could affect the rest of my afterlife. Do you know anyone who went to any of these afterlives? Which afterlife are you into?
Soft and enveloping cloud in the sky made of hundreds of adorable, fluffy, precious, tiny, perfect kittens. Nothingness. Okay.
Okay.
To musí být kreativity, že jo? To nahoře. To musí být kreativity. To nebude charm, že ne? Nothingness.
To je nudný. It's just plain boring.
Je to nudný, no.
You gotta go with the first one.
Oh!
Co jsi dal?
To druhý. Nothingness.
Yeah. Fucking yes, absolutely. What? Boring. It's just boring. You boring piece of shit.
But it's apparently smart.
Yeah. Do you know how exhausting life is? Even afterlife. Because right now, I'm basically just living life the way a life person would. Attending school, cutting class, doing 0 homework, and 100 drugs. Yes. But I don't want to just repeat high school forever and ever and ever. That's that. The whole point of moving on to a more permanent afterlife is to get away from everything. And what could possibly get me away from everything more than nothing? I'm go get started on my admissions essay. Nothing is better than everything.
This got weirdly philosophical.
Yeah. No, wait. Then sounds confusing. I'll have to title it something like... Literal nothingness is superior to everything because everything sucks.
Okay.
Maybe I can get you to write my letter of recommendation, Vicky.
Maybe.
Hope to see you there one day. Or maybe not to see you because, nothingness.
Did Polly just say she hopes that you die? Well, if it's to reunite with her, I guess that's probably fine. Aren't you just dying to take her to Monster Prom? You gained that terrible joke to use again later when recounting this story, as well as +2 creativity and +1 charm. Yay!
Fuck you.
Yay! Yay! Finally some advancement. Some progress. Okay.
Something happened to me.
Oh.
Yeah, something happened to me. Hot chick. That's me. I'm kind of. Oh, I'm bad at everything except for fuck. You were having a quiet evening with coconuts, totally not human flesh flavored smoothie when Polly phases in.
Sup?
Hot. Yo,
Yeah.
sorry.
Sup, hot chick? You planning on coming to my death day party? Co tak blbě říká? Death day. It's going to be lit. It's going to have all kinds of reminders of the way I died. Guillotines, quicksand, alligators, and all the food will be poisoned, of course. What the fuck?
Wait, what? How exactly did that girl die again?
You know, I've been thinking about it, and I'm really into the idea of sharing my afterlife with a fellow ghost, you know? Think of all the cute ghost dates we can go on. Going to haunted houses on Halloween and actually haunting them. Walking through walls to get where we want to go. Appearing in turns to reveal perspective and truth to greedy old misers who don't appreciate the holidays. You know, all the classic ghost stuff. But I also kind of wouldn't hate dating Vicky. So I guess my question to you is, when do you think her death day party will be? Like, will she become a ghost soon-ish, at least? I'm not super patient, but I do think she parties down, and could party even further down as a ghost.
Vicky,
Okay.
the reckless bastard eats gluttony. Gluttony, I tell you. She'll be dead by noon, probably. Vicky's gonna be around a long time, trust me. She already has place reserved in the retirement community and has taken up bingo and became an expert knitter. Game over. I mean, game not over. For a long, long time. She's gonna die an old monster.
Okay. Oh. Gluten? Ha! I knew we could live life on the wild side. Which will hopefully take her right into an early grave.
Hopefully?
Such a weird thing. Ideally, the grave right next to mine. And we can party for all eternity and make random noises on recordings. Like this. Okay, I'm just gonna pass. If you decide to die anytime soon, you're welcome to come to our ghost raves. They're going to be ghastly.
Nice. Well, you're not really sure how Vicky is going to feel about how excited you are by her impending death? But hopefully she'll be psyched that it's a death approved and eagerly awaited by Polly. Oh man, how awkward is it going to be if Vicky is actually in love with Scott and now we're all psyched about her dying for nothing like a sociopath?
Ty vole.
You gain +3 fun for sending Vicky to an early awesome grade. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let's great
that's
places.
super fun. Okay. Choose a movie. Yes, yeah. Velocipastor.
Okay, I see what you're doing here. tom případě já říkám Marečku, podejte mi pero.
Tak OK. Bring it on.
The order is decided based on how weird it would be to watch porn based. Fuck.
Fuck! Really? Tak.
Já si upřímně myslím, já nebudu říkat, proč to moje by bylo weird, nebo říkat, proč to tvoje by zas tak weird nebylo. Popravdě jako porno based on nějakým kněžím nebo něco se školečkama, tohle mi přijde skoro až jako boring, jak je to takový jako tradiční.
Ale on se umí měnit na velociraptora, chápeš?
Když to porno, který by zahrnovalo švestičky ze tvé zahrádky, školní pomůcky a
modernizaci společného podniku.
Několik chlapů po 50, spíš kolem 60 v komunistickém Československu. To by bylo fucking weird.
Ty vole. Mě to rozhodnutí nevíc komplikuje to, že se bojím, že obě dvě varianty existují. ale přesvědčil jsi mě. Dávám to tobě.
Já jdu do knihovny.
OK.
420 bakers pledged 20 days to go. The day you spend some time on library species manage your start kicker.
What the fuck?
You decided lots of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain... What? You gain a lot of money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only +2 money. Okay. You see Scott and Polly huddled around the computer wearing their custom Prank Masters shirts. They're just like their regular clothes, but they say Prank Master shirts on them, on the back. When you get up close, you can see that they are looking confused and frustrated.
The internet should be a natural home for the prank master.
With a Z!
But we don't know the first thing about pranking online.
How do you even fit a whoopee cushion through internet? And who would sit on it? Kilobytes?
Those are exactly the kinds of hard-hitting questions we need to be asking, Scott. But I don't have any hard-hitting answers.
Help us prank the internet online! If you type the number A and 5 in order, it looks like boobs. Nice.
Creative.
Use ghost power to punch people in the face through their computer screens. Not so bold. Fuck you. Scott excitedly puts his fist through the computer screen, shattering it. Hot chick meant me! I'm Ghost Scott! You're a werewolf! Oh. My hand hurts. But that's the last of your worries. Agents hopped in Mummy Librarian is here to find out who destroyed his computer. You flee for your lives. This is all your fault. You're too fun and one smart. Fuck off, that was actually a good idea.
Jakoby byl to výborný nápad, no, ale bohužel.
It shouldn't be bold, it should be... it should be smart. I feel cheated by this game.
OK, tak zkusíme do třetice. Fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. Oh my, that sounds dangerous. That sounds really dangerous.
No.
You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them, and straight into what the fuck? The season finale of the Interdimensional Bachelor.
Ah, good lord.
Help! I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard.
Oh my god, we're on a game somehow. We're on a game show.
Yes, indeed. Tonight, you three will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes my...
I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the price is. Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise.
So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios, our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you. That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game.
Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question.
That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. John Hinge's beast pour out. I present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother. Oh my god. Okay, naked grandmother it is. Yay! I'm sorry. That's not the answer we were looking for. Does anyone else?
Wait, what was wrong with that answer? That was dope answer. Do you have something against grandmothers? Or, oh my god, do you have something against nakedness? Because my whole answer was just going to be naked.
Nevíte, ta otázka, ale to je jedno. Actually, from you that would be an acceptable...
Oh, so there's double standard. Nudity is okay for Polly, but not for grandmothers? Grandmothers have flesh too, you know, or at least some of them do, the ones that aren't ghosts or shadow goblins.
I can't believe we're on a game show hosted by a gramophobe. Grandmothers are the most retro immediate family members, and we should all respect that. Retro immediate, what the fuck?
You know what? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. You know what? Fine. I'm sorry I abducted you all to star in my amazing game show. Go home. The image of your naked grandma has completely crushed my libido anyway. To everyone's relief, the prince sends you all home. This whole situation reminds you to call your grandmother. You don't tell her why. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. Nice. That's a winner for you. But activity. Klidně řekni první, já jako přemýšlím.
V tom případě hard oiling my balls.
Okay, that's a tough contender. Screwing on a light bulb. Uvidíme. On how fast and aggressively you would be kicked out of an airplane for doing this activity during takeoff. OK, asi je to jasný. Asi je to jasný. Hard oiling.
Hard oiling. Let's do this, motherfuckers. Yes, let's go. You arrive at Zoe and Vera Stable excited to...
We're not doing anything suspicious.
Zoe?
And we definitely don't have a fellow student in a cage under this table. You have a fellow student in a cage under the... It's useless, Vera. Hot chick is too perceptive. We've got to come clean.
Yes. The problem is clearly that Hot Chick is too perceptive. But I suppose we have no choice. Look under the table. Zoe and Vera do indeed seem to have caged a fairy under the table. She is filthy, miserable, and covered in glitter. Fairies cry glitter.
Oh, that's so sad.
Took her as prisoner during the last food war, you know, for leverage.
I didn't think anything of it at the time, because tormenting prisoners is just a thing you do as an elder god.
But that was 3 days ago, and she's starting to smell. I've got to figure out something else to do with her.
We could let her go?
No, I fail to see how that profits me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, what should we do then?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, to jsou... Škoda. Aspoň ti to prošlo.
Jo. Já jsem to mohl přečíst.
But a sleeper agent for what? The food war ended 3 days ago.
Oh, honey, not that kind of sleep agent.
Oh, aha.
I mean an agent who pretends to be a damsel cursed to sleep for 100 years. And then, when a prince kisses her to wake her up, she kills him and takes all his money. It's one of my primary sources of income. First, the princes always carry cash.
What?
That doesn't seem very fair.
All is fair in love and war, Zoe. Also, who gives a shit? They're kissing sleeping women. Those princes already decided to move to a town far from fairness. Vera said the word love in your presence. This is taking your relationship to a whole new level.
OK, Vicky. Tak pojď to nepostrat teď. You approach Scott and Polly's table to find them crouched behind a pile of jelly desserts, plotting.
Thank Broseph. You're here, bro. Come on, join our huddle.
Maybe you're curious about a huge pile of jelly jam gelatinous dessert cups. Well, want to know more? We're going for the jelly prize.
Yeah, we're gonna win it. If we collect the foil cover of 100 jelly desserts, we will be the lucky winners of...
1 free jelly dessert. Ah!
But right now, we're stuck. We're only got 99. That means we need.
One more, Scott. We need one more.
We need one more.
You'd give them your jelly dessert, but you already threw it at a bird person you hate. Guess you've gotta make a choice. Steal the final jelly dessert, or make like a puppy dog and beg. All things are sweeter when achieved through pity. Frozen. Steal the final jelly dessert. To si bojím, že bude boldness. Můj nejsilnější stat. OK. Fuck. Uvidíme. Begging? What? I never beg, except in intricately choreographed exotic scenarios. Is this an intricately choreographed exotic scenario?
No, even better. This is gazing sadly at people until they give us food.
You happily follow Scott around the cafeteria, whimpering at people for their jelly desserts. Polly just eats all the stockpiled jelly desserts while you're busy begging. Also, no one is willing to give you any jelly dessert. But that doesn't matter. As the saying goes, begging is its own reward. That and the quality time you get to spend with Scott, that's also a reward. OK, tak to nevyšlo, to jsem možná hrál moc takticky tu hru, až mě ta hra přetaktovala.
To je karma.
To je karma. Chooses a celebrity. OK. Já půjdu s Goťákem.
Ozzy Osbourne.
OK. Máme podobnou kategorii, ale oba dva. Priority decide on how weird a video game starring the selected celebrity would be. Tak jako jedna je, ta tvoje, argument pro mě je to, že hra s Ozzym je nejedna.
Jo no, na druhou stranu argument pro mě je ten, že s žádnou postavou nedokážeš dojít do takových šíleně krásných extrémů ve videohře jako s Ozzy. Ty z něj můžeš udělat totálně šílenýho boha. Ano, je to použitý častokrát, ale this shit never gets old, man.
OK, tak jsem to nevyhrál na semantiku. OK. Nemám argumenty.
Nice, let's go to school. Hot chick. Library. Always go to library. I guess. No.
Zkusí kreativitu. To je jedno.
That day, you spent some time on the library PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money that I'm never gonna use. You settle down at a computer to do the kind of internet research that will necessitate clearing your browsing history. When you notice 3 of your most fuckable classmates deep in thought at the next computer over.
Have you tried clicking it?
I cannot click it, friend Scott. It is checkbox marked. I'm not a robot. I am a robot. Ergo, clicking is impossible.
Okay, I'm out of ideas. Unless... Have you tried clicking on it?
Preparing to vent air in approximation of organic exasperation. Sigh.
Oh, hot chick. Maybe you can help us. Calculator was just attempting to participate in a heated online discussion regarding the proper pronunciation of giraffe, which we all know is pronounced J-giraffe with J, even though it's spelled with a G. What?
But this page is fiendishly designed to prevent robot participation. I passed the Turing test and the Void Camp test, but this test, it's too much for me.
Don't give up, Cal. There's got to be a way to do it, right, hot chick? Lobbying? I don't understand. Is this a democracy thing? I think it's when you wait in the lobby whining and whimpering because no one will let you outside.
Searching internal database for plausible definition found. Lobbying, noun, seeking to influence a politician or public official on an issue.
Oh, father does this all the time. We call it gunboat diplomacy. I do it all the time too. Last year I collected 1,000 signatures to convince the governor to make sport our official state bird. Perfect. Never has there been a team so well suited to influence a legislative body.
This is factually inaccurate, but I'm moved by your concern for my right.
Then it's settled. Let's manipulate the opinions of our representatives by any means necessary.
One letter writing campaign, 2 political assassinations, and 3 threats of invasion later.
We did it, I think. I don't understand politics, really. We did it, Scott. Of course, our legislators weren't thrilled about the idea of a completely unrestricted internet. So we struck a compromise. If anyone's going to be kicked off the internet, it should be humans. This doesn't affect us at all, because we're monsters. That's right, Scott. And since humans were the ones causing all the problems on the internet to begin with, I'd say we've done a good deed today.
Excellent. The CAPTCHA test has been replaced with an anti-human test. Prove you're not a human by solving complex math equation while watching this video of a puppy being killed with a hammer.
Oh.
Finally, something I can do. The pure joy of calculus face totally makes up for the flagrant manipulation of your political system. You gain +2 boldness and +1 charm. Oh fuck yeah.
Nice. Wiki neví. Wiki neví. Wiki ještě půjde party. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. Zapomněl dělat ten přízvuk. You start telling him the hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun. Useful. You come to, as if you had been knocked out or drugged or something, to the sound of... Oh no. Welcome back to the season 2 of the Interdimensional Bachelor. Today's competitors are last season's flaw in the cogs, Wiki, and an army of sexy werewolves.
Hooray!
What's up, losers?
For the last time, fuck bench, I'm not a werewolf.
Perhaps not, but you have a fiery temperament, wolf-like drive, and killer abs, so it's close enough. Yeah, bro. One of us. One of us. One of us.
I thought we were going to do a sport game.
Sports? Game? Sport? Game? We are, my dear sweet army of sexy werewolves. And Wiki. We are. In fact, it's time for our first round. Are you ready? For our first test of speed, strength, and skill on the Interdimensional Bachelor Season 2, it's time to see which of you incredible icons can sign your name on this legally binding document that is in no way a marriage contract the fastest. You can see the werewolves still swagging in anticipation, ready to prove themselves the fastest, bestest athletes. And Damien is cracking his knuckles, not about to be outdone. If you don't step in, at least If you don't step in, at least one or two of these people are going to end up married to the prince of the sheer hyper-competitiveness. Thinking quickly, you sign the name of Tireliad the Terrible, thus summoning him. Eat the contract. Já nevím. Ležu tohle. Oh fuck. Fast as light. Co?
Jediný, co jsi mohl posrat, ne?
Jakoby jo, no. Nic jiného nemám. Asi ta smart bylo to druhý, co jsem ještě si říkal, že Fast as lightning. You sprint over to the table where the marriage contract sits and devour it. Oh dear, Vicky. You do know what it means, right? Of course, you destroyed the contract, therefore foiling the prince's scheme. I am now legally married to your stomach and lower intestines. Ha ha ha! Vicky's stomach and lower intestines are married to the interdimensional prince. Good luck finding a date to prom now, nerd. Alas, marriage to specific and limited internal organs was not what I had in mind for this plan, but I suppose it's better than the lonely bachelor life I've lived until now. Come, Vicky, let me kiss your stomach and make it official.
Fuck this. This shit is way too weird, even for fucked up misadventurers.
Before the newlywed to your stomach prince can stop him, Damien punches a hole through the dimension, rips it open, and allows you and your classmates to escape. Unfortunately, everyone is gonna make fun of you until the end of time for having married stomach, and you lose a lot of their respect. In this case, that translates to -2 charm and -1 fun. Fuck me. Oh.
Fuck.
Můžeš jít sám, když vybereš sám sebe, tak můžeš jít sám za sebou.
Who's Vero? Ask her to prom? Yes.
Vicky. Tak já to risknu, no. Slyšel jsem to, možná to nešlo. Aspoň hladíme barevně, víš co.
Hot chick. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Yeah, this cannot go wrong, right? You're asking me to go to prom with you? Sorry, I'm focused on my career. My career is not dating losers like you. Bye, loser.
As sad as it sounds. Okay. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved blah 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 blah. Prom night? Yes! You seem like the kind of person that would have us both ending the night in the hospital. And that's the kind of unnecessary danger I like in my afterlife. Let's go. It's time to make some wild and poor life choices. Yay! Prom was wild. Nice. Myslím, že to znamená, že jsem vyhrál. But still, not wild enough for the likes of you. So close to dawn, you decided to keep partying by improvising a dope after party at an abandoned manor house. You partied with a group of classmates for days. Over time, people came and left. Some even died from too much partying. At one point, one of the deities of partying hard appeared, summoned by the deaths of your peers, which turned out to be a sacrifice to him. He declared you his heralds and bestowed upon you supernatural red party powers, like endless confetti, whatever that means. Then he joined you, and you all kept partying for another entire week, because that's how you roll. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? So, most likely to get an anal bleaching. What the? Best at keeping it light. Okay. Like
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott and Polly started attending yoga classes. They were highly underwhelmed by the real thing. After some years, the Princess Dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with royalty that spends most of its time in another dimension. Despite that, the prince keeps on annoying high schoolers, still wrong on so many levels. There I realized she was a character in video game, which infuriated her.
Zajímavý, já tady mám něco jiného teďka.
Jo?
Za prvý teda jakoby klikám sám za sebe,
No.
ale teď tady mám Vera built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness.
Nice. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the video game, she plays the game.
Lol. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin?
So be careful, maybe now she's the one pulling your strings.
Okay. Dobře.
For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that.
The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay. Dat is maar autosong.
No.
Všiml jsem si, že jsme achievenuli 18 z 2000 endingů.
Jo, no.
Takže to má asi určitou replayability. No to chce asi od začátku se jako fokusnout na jednoho člověka, no.
Jo, no. Ale třeba nevíš, kdy koho potkáš, jo?
Mm-hmm. No, ono právě, já si myslím, že kvůli tomu je tam ten quiz na začátku. ale je to takový, že pokud nevíš, co ty odpovědi znamenají, tak je to
Tam
taky
je Erika
guess, no.
Ishii. Tohle mluvila Erika Ishii, lol.
Lol. To jako bohužel ji neznám, ale no, že znáš někoho z těch lidí.
Ona je docela chic, ona je spojená s Critical Rolem.
Aha.
Nepřímo, ona dělá jednu z postav ve Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines, ale jakoby taky od toho
Jo, v té one-shotě jakoby.
Ne, taky od Geek and Sundry, ale je to prostě jakoby...
Jo, jakože jasně.
Jo, LA by Night.
Jo. Fajn, akorát na půlnoc.
Kost.
An erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird. To tam asi nemáš.
You have unlocked 6 new images to get your gallery.
Prostě unlock. má tady i cover art. Dragon Heart. One night. No limits. Fanfic about dragons. Aha, another unlock. The shop now has a paper map? So vintage.
Já mám tady jsou prostě postavy, které jsme tam vůbec neměli, jako jich tady tuna.
Ale jakoby dateable je jenom těch asi 10, co jsme viděli na konci, co si můžeš vybrat, koho pozvat.
Jsi si jistý?
Jo.
Protože tady, když jdeš do galerie a dáš Monster o nás, tak tam...
Kde máš?
Je
Jo, Monster...
tuna různých pairingů. Tak jo. Ale bylo to fun.
Jo, bylo to cool.
Tak jo.
Myslím, že jako za $5 to bylo, nebo asi $7 s tím DLCčkem to bylo docela dobrá investice tohle.
Jo no.
Euro, teda ne dolarů. Fajn. Tak jo.
Okay.
Tak asi čus, no.
Čus.
Měj se.